Welcome to this training on how to set up an email. You'll notice in this training that it's taught on the Relay for Life webpage, but keep in mind setting up an email works the same no matter which event you're working in. When you're in the Event Management Center, you'll click on the tab Event Emails. All of the emails that are already available or that you'll want to create are in the Edit Coaching Emails section. So go ahead and click on Edit Coaching Emails. After we click Edit Coaching Emails, we'll be given a list of all of the emails that are already created and ready for you. So we'll see a list of all of our fundraising and all of our recruitment emails as well as our holiday emails. So let's take a look at one of the emails that we may want to send. So if we wanted to send this fundraising end of year tax deductible donations, if we want to send an exact replica of this email, or we want to steal some of the formatting from it, we can go ahead and click Copy. After we click Copy, we'll want to rename this something that will make us recognize it. So I just put test in here. You can always put the date that you want to send it. You can always put in a different message purpose. Anything in this copy area is only what you will see. So we'll go ahead and click the big green Copy Message button. When the message has been copied, it will take you back to the list of all of the emails. So we can find in that list the email that we've just created. If you don't see it, you can always use the search bar at the top to type in that different messaging that you put in and click search. But of course, we see this new message that I just created here at the top of the list. And now instead of saying copy and preview, it says edit, copy, delete, archive, and preview. We're going to go ahead and click edit to walk through the stages of setting up the email. These steps of setting up an email after you created it are the exact same as if you had created a new email from scratch. On the left-hand side, you'll see our process navigator. There are 7 steps to the process of setting up this email so it's ready to send. The first process is message information. In the message information area, this is the same information as you just saw when you copied the email. This is information only you will see. You can name the message the internal name and give it an internal description. You can also suppress duplicate emails. So this means it would only send the email to the most recently registered person if multiple people with the same first name, last name, and email are detected. So usually you want to always suppress duplicates. So we'll make sure yes is clicked here. The next area is the envelope. In the envelope, if we scroll down, we'll see what will appear on the person's email. So the sender name needs to be somebody recognizable, such as Relay for Life, and then you'll want to change the sender email address. So you want to change this to your specific email address so that when someone clicks reply, the email will come back to you. Then you could change the message subject if you wish. So if you wanted to say Happy New Year from Relay for Life and you wanted to add in a person's name, you could click comma, and then you could select a personalization option such as first name. Now if the first name is not known, we can always type in an alternate text, which we might want to use for Relayer. If we click OK, we'll see that that first name appears here. We just want to take that exclamation point and move that back to the end. Anything that we see in these double brackets is auto-populated, so those double brackets won't appear. It would just have the person's name. After we've made all of our edits to the envelope, we'll go ahead and click Next to save the envelope. Next is where we can choose different stationery. There are several different stationaries that we can choose. If you want to choose a particular holiday one, you could do so, or you could just choose the standard Relay for Life stationery. After you've chosen your stationery, go ahead and click Next. There are 2 different types of email a person can receive. They could receive one with HTML content, which includes pictures and links, or plain text content, which doesn't include those pictures and links. So we need to set up the email to be able to send to both people. In the HTML content area, number 4 in our process, this is the HTML content. This is the same WYSIWYG we use in the event website area. You may see a gray area with a little picture and personalization first name. That's simply a personalization which will automatically be populated. If we scroll down, we'll also see different text. We'll see a link which will direct people to their participant center. A lot of times in these pre-populated emails, you will see highlighted areas. these are not populated. These highlighted areas simply are to remind you that you need to edit that. So if we delete the highlighted area and we actually put our website address, so now it says www.relayforlife.org/Valdez. We'll also want to make sure that any of the information in this WYSIWYG is correct. You can also add your own specific event information. So if you wanted to add before the first paragraph a whole other paragraphs with specific event information, you could do so. So event information would go here. This is a WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. So by typing in, you'll get exactly what you want to see. There are standard formatting such as bold, italicized, and underline, copying, pasting. You can change the alignment. You can use numbered bullets, regular bullets, and we can change the indentation also. You can also add pictures and links into emails. You can do this exactly the same way that you would add pictures and links on your event website, which we do offer additional training on. We also have an advanced WYSIWYG training for some of the more complex features. After you've edited your WYSIWYG, you'll go ahead and click Save at the bottom. Wait for the page to refresh. So after we've clicked Save and the page is refreshed, we're just going to click Next, because now we want to update the plain text content. There's a really easy way to update this plain text content. It's to click the big green Convert to Plain Text at the top. After we've done that, we'll just want to read through and make sure everything looks okay. Things that are in these carets are standard Convio messaging. So this will auto-populate the person's first name. Then we'll just want to make sure and go through and look and make sure everything looks okay. Make sure there are no links which someone could copy and paste in the middle of a sentence, and we'll make sure that all of the rest of the email lines up correctly. Now that we've got the plain text version looking like we want, we'll just click Save, wait for the page to refresh, and then we're going to scroll down and click Next. In the next area, we'll see where we can send a test email. So if I type in my email address, I'll be given the opportunity to get a test email. It's always a good idea to send yourself a test email and also to send a test email to a different type of email address. So if you're using your work email address, you may want to add in a personal email address also, or another committee or staff person's email so that they can proofread your email also. Remember, these emails are going out to a large population. If you just type in your email, it will send you the HTML content. You probably want to see the plain text content also to make sure everything looks okay. So you'll click the button at the bottom, and then you'll click Send Tests. Remember, this Send button will only send you test emails. After you've looked over your tests and make sure everything in that email looks okay, you're going to come back to this website and click Next. After everything looks perfect on your email, you're going to go ahead and click Approve at the top. After it's been approved, you can click Finish, which will take you back to the list of all of the emails. If you'd like to start an email from scratch, rather than copying one that already exists, you can go up to the top and create a new message. This will walk you through the same process we just went through when editing an email that you've already copied.